Okay, guys, okay. We are here at WrestleCade, just showed up, got off the plane, grabbed some Jimmy John's, did some fun things, but none of that means anything because I have someone standing next to me who has a better voice than I do, and that means the world to even be talking to this person, you know what I'm saying? Coach McGee, huh?
Today.
Today,
Today.
today,
cold.
Coach McGee, but none other than the voice herself, Sam Laterna, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today?
I'm well.
Okay,
Yeah, I feel like I need to be speaking into it, but I'm not sure. I've never used one of these. Can I
well,
just?
we're gonna work it out. Yeah, you can stand right there.
Yeah,
you can
Okay.
kind of steal it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's kick it off with this. I'm trying to figure out something. I'm trying to check your tempo a little bit. So, becoming one of the bigger voices in professional wrestling, what has that meant to you? And also, what have you learned in the time and experience of working for multiple promotions? You've been really doing your thing.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, literally every single place I've worked has been a learning experience, and I think that's how everyone should treat it, right, in wrestling, no matter what position you do. But for broadcasting, I think earlier on, I was like lost for a little bit because I thought I knew what I had to do, and then like I realized, just like with wrestlers, you have to seek guidance from other broadcasters, and there's not as many, but like if you really like tap into the resources, and I think people see potential in you, they will help, and that's what like helped me kind of have a better understanding of what I need to do to be a more polished broadcaster. Yeah,
No doubt,
yeah,
no
I guess
doubt.
more polished.
Okay,
Is that the word?
more polished, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see. So I must ask, who did you learn the most from, and what was the moment where they chewed you out a little bit for a mistake you made?
So, he's not going to want me to okay, we'll do it. I don't think he has social media. So Matt Stryker, I've known Matt a while from when I wrestled, because we trained at the same place. So I've known him a while. And then when we started working at MLW, I would always ask him, like, so how was that interview? And like 2 out of 3 times he'd be like, good stuff. But like 1 or 2 times he was like, yeah, that was not good, and here's why it was not good. Or like, but not in like a talking down kind of way at all, but a very frank way. And I appreciate that kind of feedback because that's how I give feedback. But I try and reel it in a little bit, you know.
Okay.
But yeah, like, so that's been really helpful, and like things that I would never think of, like the way you position your face depending where the camera is, for example, like stuff like that. People with experience know those things and they pass them down, so that's super useful and cool, yeah, when that happens, because then you learn through those things. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what was the big time moment? That moment where you were like, oh my goodness, I have arrived. I'm working with people that I only dreamed of working with. When was that moment for you personally?
You know, I feel like I'm a really goal-oriented person, so maybe I've had multiple moments of that happening, but I feel like I haven't reached that, like, where I'm like, except Starcast, like my breath was taken away for Ric Flair's last match, like that whole extravaganza, and just knowing like what it means to like him and like, you know, the people that were involved for it, and like just being able to be there all weekend and see it happen and interview Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal and like almost interview Ric Flair. I'm coming for you. But yeah, it was really inspiring, and to know that I was literally like watching from like the backstage like area, like seeing Ric Flair's last match in front of 7,000 people, that like makes you want to continue, you know, because wrestling is hard, right? Like anything that you do in wrestling. So just like other forms of entertainment, you need to keep yourself up, and there's like high highs and low lows, and moments like that make you want to keep going. Sorry.
Absolutely. It's okay.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
she assaulted me with a water bottle. Y'all saw it. I'm suing. I'm doing it. It's the black coat. I'm doing it. I'm suing. No, but you spoke about the Ric Flair thing, which is really, really cool. Now, being in that moment, was that an internal thing with you where you were like, I have to get to that next level to where this is like common to me? Just being in these moments are common to me. Is that what you were thinking in that moment?
I definitely like wanted more of those kinds of weekends where there's that consistency of like coverage, I guess you could say, for like a media or like backstage person, where like you get to continuously like kind of like follow a story, right? Because that's what we all love to kind of love about wrestling, right, at its core. But yeah, that made me want more of that, and thankfully I had started working with MLW a couple of months before that, and so I was like kind of getting my feet wet for more of those like higher production value moments where you have to think of a lot more things. And so yeah, it kind of all just snowballed. It was a gradual process though, and there was a lot of work involved and a lot of like people helping me out. So yeah, and I'm still getting there. I'm still getting there. I got a lot to learn.
Okay.
So yeah.
Now, working with Impact, I mean, you got a lot of personalities back there, but from what I hear, it's very, very supportive. Can you speak to the environment and who's been nurturing you and bringing you along since you've gotten to Impact?
Yeah, so I only worked one loop last month, I believe it was, for Bound for Glory, and I had an amazing experience. Everyone's so professional and really like understands what the task at hand is for everyone, and I feel like it's super cool to have such like a dynamic locker room of people, and then like everyone's just like, all right, let's do this. Like I understand, you know, where I'm at, you know,
The ins and outs.
and just getting to see people, like I guess work and do their thing at different levels. Like everyone has a thing that they excel at, right, within it. Yeah, and I'm just excited to see what happens with Impact and the social media stuff.
Hey, how are you? Hi.
mamacita.
Hi, papacito.
Rosa negra.
Ay, Dios mío. Y esta es la nena de las nenas, bebecita.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, nice and festive. You
Vemos
see
más
the...
tarde. Y mañana vas a estar
También.
aquí. Okay,
Sí,
good to see you, dude.
domingo
Sí, okay, te veo. Bye.
She called me an asshole.
I love La
That's what
Rosa
she
Negra.
did. She called me an asshole. I heard it. I heard it.
She
That's
said
what
horrible things about
Yeah, I
you,
know.
so
I
no,
know.
no,
I
of
just feel
course
so
not.
bad. I feel so bad.
No, she's a wonderful person.
Absolutely, she is. Absolutely, she is. So next steps, and then we can get you moving. But next steps, not only just reaching those goals that you've spoken about, but like, is there anything outside of wrestling that you're like, I gotta get to that, and I want to reach that mountaintop?
It's. I think that there's things I'd like to achieve through having a platform through wrestling, if that makes sense.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But my like primary focus and passion in this moment really is within wrestling, if that makes sense. Like I don't, maybe this interview will bite me in the butt, but I don't really want to work for ESPN or like other sports outlets. I love wrestling. I tried to wrestle. I wasn't very good at it, and that's okay because this is what I meant to do, and I'm so happy I get to do it, right?
Absolutely.
So let's keep going.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's how I think of it. Yeah.
There it is.
But it would be super cool to be able to like, you know, kind of support causes that I, you know, want to support by having a platform of like being on. Like,
Give an example.
yeah, like I love like outreach for like whale activism and stuff like that, like anti-captivity.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's something I'm passionate about, and just like you know, women and children's
Yeah.
stuff.
Women and children stuff.
Yeah,
ladies
women and
and
children's stuff.
So if you are a women's,
Among other things.
you are
Yeah.
women's or children's.
Hit me up.
Yep, hit me up. Oh my God,
No,
that's
I'm just-
great. Hit me up, women and children's. Okay.
I'm here for the women's, the children's, and the whales.
And the
Yes.
whales. Whales.
WCW.
WCW. Oh my God.
Yeah.
We bringing it back. WCW. We bringing it back.
That was
Okay.
nice. That was nice.
But guys, we don't want to hold up too long. She got the
Oh,
coat
you're
on.
wonderful. You're fucking awesome.
Oh. You.
I never. Wow. Anyway.
No, you could cuss.
But you're an awesome.
Watch this. Watch this.
You're an awesome.
Watch this.
got
Ass
me.
cheeks. Fuck. Huh?
Oh my.
Huh?
Oh
Shit.
my.
Huh?
Wow.
We do a little cussing. We do a little
I'm
cussing.
here
All
for it.
right.
I'm here
All right, for
for it.
sure.
Once a year is fine.
Once
I keep it
a
wholesome.
year. I'm going to hell if that's the case.
I do curse off camera though. Come on. But you know,
She does.
everyone slips every now and then, just like I just do. But,
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell me we wasn't
but you've
supposed to.
been wonderful at it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. You've been wonderful as well.
you.
Now you got to tell everybody where they can find you, what you got going on, so we could get you up out of here.
Cool. Okay, so Sam Laterna, wrestling broadcaster. You can find me on Instagram at Sam Laterna, Leterna. And YouTube, I do occasionally put stuff up on there, but most of my work is going to be able to be found on MLW on YouTube, NWA on YouTube, and now the CW app, and Impact Wrestling, also known as TNA, baby. We're back, and I will be looking forward to going back. So yeah.
Well, straight like that. You already know it's your boy, Mr. Stars. Y'all know me. Y'all watch the channel all the time. Y'all know who I am. So with that being said, it's time for us to get the fuck up out of here. Peace out, y'all.